Hello and welcome to our WIFR FastCast. Our top story here this afternoon, a 63-year-old man is dead after getting hit by a car Monday morning. Rockford police say on social media that the man was hit after 5:30 this morning in the area of East State Street and Dempster Road. He was taken to a nearby hospital where he later died. The area was closed for several hours but is now reopened, and investigators have not yet released the identity of the man killed. A 57-year-old man faces several charges after he allegedly drove drunk and tried to get away from deputies. According to the Ogle County Sheriff's Office, Willie Taylor Jr., a resident of Rothschild, Wisconsin, is charged with aggravated driving under the influence of alcohol and more. Around 3:30 Sunday afternoon, deputies tried to stop a 2011 Dodge Grand Caravan on I-39 near mile marker 111. That's when deputies say Taylor got off the interstate. Taylor was eventually arrested after he pulled into a home in the 15,000 block of East Illinois Route 72. 28-year-old D'Angelo Thomas is in the Rock County Jail in connection to a shooting in Beloit. He's charged with first-degree attempted homicide. Thomas is accused of shooting a person July 18th in the area of Elm Street and Roosevelt Avenue. The person went to the town of Beloit Fire Department with non-life-threatening injuries looking for help when they were taken to an area hospital for gunshot wounds. Thomas was already in custody in the Rock County Jail for another open case. The 23-year-old Wisconsin woman who nearly stabbed a classmate to death 11 years ago has been found. Morgan Geyser was captured by police in Posen after she allegedly cut off a monitor bracelet and left a group home late Sunday night. Geyser was found with a 42-year-old man who was charged with criminal trespassing and obstructing identification. Geyser said the reason behind her attack more than a decade ago was to please the horror character Slender Man. With the holidays nearly here, Illinois Public Interest Research Group, or PIRG, warns parents of buying certain toys. According to its Trouble in Toyland report, experts focus on AI toys with embedded chatbots, water beads, button batteries, toys with toxic parts, and recalled sets. One example is the AutoWorld Unassembled Extraction Deluxe Pit Kit, which was recalled due to the set containing magnets. Experts say you should also be very cautious when looking at toys through websites like eBay. Thursday marks Thanksgiving, and for folks with health challenges, this can make the holidays a difficult time to enjoy. Diabetic community members may have a hard time managing their symptoms, or those who have had a stroke sometimes have difficulty swallowing. WIFR reporter Mike Walsh sits down with nutritionists and other health experts to discuss how families can adapt their holiday dinners for everyone to enjoy.
There's lots of healthy food swaps. I like to say, let's start with the vegetables. Okay, we can opt for roasting our vegetables or steaming them as opposed to eating the more, traditional candied yams or creamy casseroles. I also encourage my patients and their families to utilize herbs and fruits. So things like garlic, lemons, limes, oranges. All of these things can provide a lot of flavor to food without the harmful effects of added salt or sugars.
Nearly 200 state line families will have full bellies this Thursday thanks to an area church. Christ United Methodist Church gives away full Thanksgiving meals and a week worth of additional food to 175 families in need Monday morning. It's part of its annual Thanksgiving Basket Project. Community members with Christ UMC put together baskets, each with a set of 3 boxes filled with traditional Thanksgiving foods and other pantry staples.
So it's 3 days. Friday we make the boxes, 525 boxes, and then Saturday we fill 350 of the dry goods, and then on Monday morning we get the cold stuff, the turkey, the pie, the butter, cheese, everything, and then we load it up, and then we move everything outside and load up the vehicles.
AAA projects nearly 82 million people will travel at least 50 miles from home over the Thanksgiving holiday period. That's 1.6 million more travelers compared to last Thanksgiving, and a new record. Illinois will also set a record this Turkey Day as more than 4 million residents plan to travel, which is a 1.8% increase than 2024. Closer to the state line, however, several lanes that were closed for construction will reopen Wednesday through Sunday. However, some lanes will stay reduced, like Illinois 2 over the Rock River near Rockton.
To avoid some of the congestion, you might want to think about coming back on Black Friday. Do some shopping here instead. Sunday, the roads are going to be busy all day.
And we've got some unseasonably high temperatures here today. Let's see how things are going to shape up for the remainder of our Monday with a look at our hour-by-hour timecast. So, taking a look at things out there right now, you can see we're currently in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, sitting at about 46 degrees out there. It does look like we are going to be getting a little bit warmer here as we continue on throughout the rest of this afternoon. It looks like 48 there is going to be that magic number there, and it looks like it's not going to be too much longer until we reach it. Looks like once we hit the 2 o'clock hour, that's when we're going to reach our high for the day. Looks like we're also bringing along with that a 40% chance for some rain, but it does look like things are going to be decreasing for the most part throughout the rest of this afternoon and this evening. Continuing on throughout the rest of the night, look at that 6 o'clock hour. That's when things are going to really start to go down in the rain department. Going from a 40% chance there at 6 o'clock to then a 20% chance at 7. And then from there, it does look like things are going to lighten up. But of course, we are also going to be just dropping down by a couple degrees here and there, a couple hours. Of course, the overnight hours will be getting a little bit chillier there as well. So definitely something you're going to want to be keeping into the back of your mind there. Now, those stories that I mentioned here just a couple of minutes ago will be coming up in our shows at 4, 5, 6, and 10. And of course, we want to make sure you can get the latest news both in the state line and across the country. And you can do that by heading to our website. That's WIFR.com, or the easiest way that we can get any sort of alerts or any sorts of notifications out to you, head to your app store. That's the Google Play Store on Samsung, and it's the Apple App Store if you have an iPhone. And what you're going to want to do is head to those app stores. You're going to type WIFR into the search bar there, and you're going to want to download 2 apps. It's going to be our WIFR News app, and it's going to be our WIFR First Alert Weather app, and you're going to want to go into your notifications after that and allow notifications after that. And what that's going to do is allow us to get those alerts right onto your phone, whether it be anything crime related, weather related, no matter what it is. We want to make sure that we can get you that updated information as soon as we can. Thank you so much again for watching, and we'll see you coming out here not too long, a couple hours here. We'll have me coming back here with a FastCast at about 3:30, and then we'll have WIFR News first at 4 with Sydney Stoffregan. Thanks for watching.